Today's episode is made possible through the continuing support of the wonderful Max Hunt. Thank you everyone who is on the Patreon, the Discord, and everything else that is involved in making these videos. I passionately appreciate all that you do. Thank you guys.
Hi there guys, and welcome back to the shop for episode 40 on the Project Archi video series, where today we're going to connect the signal line of the J1 limit switch. So let's dive right in. So down here, this very shrunk, kind of short, stubby little lead is our J1 limit switch. And we've got our 5 volt DC power on these two, but that's for the next video. And then we've got up here, this little white wire is our data connection. And all we gotta do is connect this one over to here. Now, we've been working off, like, for a million connections. We've been on the red Ethernet cable. You gotta put that behind you. You gotta step away from the red and come over to the bright sunshine love of the yellow Ethernet cable down here. That's where we're working now. So separate out your wires. I just got them all tucked around under the gland because it keeps everything out of the way. What you want is on the orange pair, you want orange with a white stripe. So the orange-white cable of the orange pair of the yellow Ethernet cable buried down in the bottom of your box. That's your target wire. So separate that one out and do that little trick I taught you a couple videos ago about how to get it straight, okay? So we're gonna tuck all this stuff down because we don't have to mess with that today. We'll be back. We're gonna tuck these out of there. Ah, it's all poking out. All right. I just wanna get stuff as out of the way as I can. Now I'm gonna show you a trick. These wires here are super short because we sleeved it down and you want it like that. But when you want to work on it, the sleeving's in the way. So what you can do is push, I pulled the wire into the box as much as I reasonably dare. Yeah, that's all we got to work with because we can slide that back out when we're done. Grab the end of your sleeve and just work that up there. Way far, and it'll push. It'll crunch right up. And then we'll put a pair of, I'm gonna do it with a pair of tweezers and see if that'll do it. If it won't, we'll put a zip tie on it if we have to. But I think that'll just hold that out of the way. And we got a little retraction of the foreskin there up out of the way. And now I got a mile of that to work. I got like 4 inches of that wire. So we're gonna strip the end off of that, nice and easy. Beautiful. And then we got to have the fight of stripping Ethernet wire, which is kind of a pain, but we can do it. I'm going to try it with these. Oh, it worked! How about that? All right, we're having a good day. It's nice. All right, so while we're doing that, we're going to heat up our soldering iron. We're going to, I don't know if we're going to need helping hands for this, but I'm going to have them at the ready. I got my flux. I think it's a new day. Might be time for a new flux brush, but I'm keeping this one for now. You can get, I'm low rent, man, but you can help with that. Donate. Get on my Patreon and read the horrible stories that I write. So we've got these on here, and we're just gonna wrap the, wait. We're gonna wanna have some heat shrink. So what I'm gonna do, no I'm not, because that's a stupid idea. I'm gonna grab just a piece of white heat shrink. I'm not even gonna tell you it was that stupid of an idea. Sometimes I'll have an idea and be like, no, that was dumb. Took me 40 years to learn, have your brain engaged before you put your mouth in gear. Some days I even make that work. So I'm just gonna put a piece of white up here. Is that too big? It might be too big. Let's go down a size. I think this is big enough. I think those are the exact same damn size. Okay. So there's a lot of guys that say grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't. In my instance, really good video editing makes me a lot smarter than than most people think I am. All right, so we're gonna do a nice rat tail splice on here for that half. I don't think I really can for the other half because this won't wrap around the other one very well. I can try. So we'll get one good wrap and then we'll lay it down. There, that's actually pretty decent. I can live with that. Now we'll add a little bit of flux. Yeah, okay. Clean off my tip. Tin my tip. Don't tin your solder tip over the thing because sometimes you get a little drip, and if you do that, you're gonna regret it. So we'll just bring the heat. Lots of solder in there, nice and good. That's set. All right, that's a beautiful joint. Straighten it out a little bit, bring our heat shrink right on down over it. I'm using the whole length of it because why not? I got it, it's here. Grab my sister's hairdryer. Shrink that down. That's a little big for this. It's definitely more than I want, but I gotta stock up on heat shrink. And it'll shrink down enough. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. And we're there. You have now done the data connection for the J1 limit switch. This is what sends the signal off up the orange and white strand of the yellow Ethernet cable that'll go off to an Arduino that we'll get to mess with 50 videos from now. So that's it. You're there. That's that step. And thank you for joining me this morning in the shop. You guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden. And as always, I'll see you next time.